So I want to touch on a very important topic today, and I feel like it's a topic we need to discuss whether people like it or not. So if you're not comfortable with watching this video, I suggest you turn on something else because this is a topic that I feel needs to be discussed. A lot of times when you have a disability, it could bring you down. It could bring you down in ways that nobody could imagine. And if you have a problem, a condition of any kind, a mental illness, nobody knows what that person is actually going through until you have lived it day in and day out. A lot of people feel like they assume what the person is going through, or they assume they know what the person is going through when they actually don't get the full picture. And I feel like it's worth discussing because people can be so down on themselves and their situations that it could ultimately lead to suicide. Um, and I want to touch on this because there's so many people out there who need the help. There's so many people out there struggling, and I feel like it's a very important topic to discuss. When you have a disability or a mental illness or whatever that is, you truly don't know what the person is going through. You don't know what that person is feeling. You don't know what that person is thinking. So pe- people feel like they have the right to think that they assume that they know what the person is going through when they actually have no idea. So I would just suggest just call that person, ask them how they're doing, be the light in the world because you truly don't know what anybody is going through. A person may seem like the happiest person in the world, but they could also be crying out for help on the inside. They could smile on the outside and have tears on their pillow because of frustration and anger and a whole bunch of other problems. So please don't assume you know what a person is going through. Please don't assume you have the full picture because trust me, you don't. A lot of times, even with me, everybody thinks I'm happy go lucky, nothing ever bothers me. And in a way, they're right. I try to be a very happy person, I try to be a very upbeat person. But at the end of the day, sometimes I honestly just cry. And the reason I say that is because I do have a disability. I accept the challenges that I have to face in life. I'm not denying that. These are challenges that I've lived with all my life. They're not going to go away. They're not going to wave a magic wand and say, there you go, everything's over. But sometimes when I'm by myself, I do cry. I do get frustrated. I do get angry. And for the longest time, I felt like, why should I be angry? There's people out there who can't talk. There's people out there who can't feed themselves or things like that. And I realized as time went on that it's okay to be angry. It's okay to have rough days. It's okay to be upset. And I don't want to get emotional, but I feel bad because people are out there and they're struggling and they put on these facades like everything is fine when it's really not. And a lot of times, these people, like, look at celebrities. Like, they think they have everything. They have mansions and all this money and power, but yet they commit suicide because they can't take the pressure and they can't take the criticism and the comments anymore. So they wind up killing themselves because people aren't kind and people say nasty things and make nasty comments when they don't need to be. So, the moral of today's video is just be kind to people. Be the light in their world. Let them know that you're there for them. Let them know that you care about them. Let them know that you see what they're going through and you want to help them. Don't automatically assume that just because a person has a smile on the outside, that they're happy on the inside. I always like to look at it as everybody in life is going through a personal battle or a personal struggle that you know nothing about. So please don't add to their struggle. Please don't add to their hardships in life. Everybody has enough hardships in this life. This life is not easy for anyone, and it's not going to get any easier, unfortunately. So just be a light in someone's life. Call them on the phone. Ask them how their day is going. Let them know that you're there for them if you need them. It's just those small steps that could really make a difference. I'm sorry that I haven't posted in a while. I get tired easily, as you can imagine. So my videos will not be posted every day, but I will try to make as much content as I can. And I want to make people aware of this topic because I feel like it's very important. Because you have all these beautiful lives that were taken too soon because people thought that they didn't deserve help or they didn't deserve love or kindness. And that is totally not true because everyone in this world, no matter who you are, deserves love. Everyone in this world, no matter who you are, deserves a kind word. You may be the only one in their world that gives that to them. So just let them know that you're there for them. Let them know that you care. And let them know that they have a shoulder to lean on. Thank you for your time today. God bless.